Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and we are back with episode 8 of the Banner Saga. So, let's jump right in. Last time we left off, and there was some pretty wild stuff happening. We had the giant serpent, who was speaking to Juno. We are here, and trying to survive. Let's see. We probably want to do that, get some more supplies. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Great Hall, because I want to try and talk to Gerunder, who says, "You'll do as I say." I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hakon. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fasold. Don't let them get across that bridge. Fasold takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Belor, did he? No, he keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Ingvar confronted Asunder in his youth, during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ivor killed Asunder? How did he end up in Skoger? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender. It occurs to you that Gerunder would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. That bridge needs to be destroyed. Oh, you have the answers. Wonderful. Come, sit upon the throne. Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know that I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fassel retake it or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. Well, that went about how I expected that to. So, I can fight on the bridge, or I can destroy the bridge. Oh, man. Or I can just leave. That's also a choice. Ugh. I don't really like this. I'm not feeling like there's really a good choice to be had anywhere here. I wish I could rest for a few days. That'd be nice. I mean, I guess I'm gonna try and destroy the bridge. Ivan nods when you tell him you'll help destroy the bridge. He reminds you of the plan. Get him out onto the bridge and give him time to strike it until it falls. Hold off anyone who comes to stop him, Dredge or Varl alike. Are you ready, he asks. We're ready. You follow Ivan to the bridge where the Varl are lined up to join battle. They readily let you step in for the next group, curious to watch the Mender fight. When you've killed a few, I'll begin, Ivan whispers. Aye. I guess we'll do that. This is a pretty ragtag group here. But I don't see that I've got much of any other choice here. So, let's see. Hopefully it goes alright. That is definitely the hope here. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what happens if we just lose altogether. I don't know if it just takes us like back to before the battle and we have to restart. That'd probably be the most likely thing. Okay, well, here's what I want first of all. Man, there's a bunch of them. Oh, this is not really looking great. Alright. Let's give this a shot, I suppose. guess that is about the best I can do, right? Okay, so what exactly... What are your abilities again? Mend, right, and then Arc Lightning. Strikes target for 4 strength, continues diagonally. So... Alright, let's just have him rest, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of the biggest problem I'm facing here, is I just don't know how exactly we're going to be able to handle this situation. Do. One tile with 1 arrow, causing strength damage if walked over before next turn. So I guess that would probably be a good place. I mean, it doesn't do much, unfortunately. Well, alright. This is just going to be like a miserable battle. I can't think of anything that I'm going to be able to do to really get through this. There's like 4 of the big guys. Holy cow. Yeah, that was really worth it. Okay, but I should be able to use my Arc Lightning, right? Let's see. Yes. Oh, that was really good. Nice. Of course, he's almost dead, but... I mean, what are you gonna do? No, I'm going to move here. Away at armor here. See what we can do. Oh boy. Okay. So he's pretty low on armor. So I guess we want to do this. Man. I'm not exactly feeling great about this whole battle here. I can't imagine this really turning out well in any situation. Okay, so Rook. Luckily I can take one of them out. What in the world? That was weird. Okay. So I'm already down by 1. And I've really all I've done is take down 1 guy, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, well I guess we figured out what that does. Jeez. I was not ready for that. Yeah, I mean, we're done for. Like, I don't mean to sound so defeated, but there's literally no way that we're gonna make it through this. That's 2 of my people gone already, and we haven't made a dent. Alright, well, at least there's another one down. So now it's 3 barely against 4. Ugh. Yep. Saw that coming. I mean, I really am not understanding how in the world I would be able to do this. I guess I'm just supposed to make a different choice. Like, what could I have possibly done differently? That's kind of my question here. I mean, all my guys who I normally rely on to do a bunch of damage are, like, screwed already. Because they are injured. And I can't rest. That's the thing, like, if I could rest, I'd be okay. Yep. I mean, can I just, like, give up? Like, what is this? What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, obviously. Okay. The dredge on the bridge are vicious, bloodlust in their eyes, they overpower you. The Varl are able to pull you away before anyone is slain. Thank you, though you consider yourself lucky. We can't do that again, utters Ivan, and your options shrink. So, I mean, maybe that was, like, purposely supposed to be that hard. Maybe you're just not really supposed to be able to do it like that. So, I mean, I guess I just leave. Ivan sighs in frustration when you agree to pack up and leave, slamming his fist against a wall. Are you certain you'll not help me on the bridge? Listen, an entire race is about to be wiped out. I know, they haven't been very cooperative. He looks you in the eyes. But we can't take this lightly. Do we really abandon them to history? We'll extend the offer, but we have to go. There was silence between you for a long moment. Alright, Ivan finally says. Get Ivor and your caravan ready. I'll speak with Jarunder. Soon he returns, shaking his head. You know Jarunder refused any offer to flee. I won't be coming with you, says Krumr. They put Fasolt in charge of the warriors here. He'll need help. Gods, we all will. Give Ingvar my regards. The giant returns to his warriors. They send Samvaro with you, a few volunteers, or those wounded on the bridge. You begin the long trek to Boersgard with a crippling ache in your heart. And Chapter 6, Of Our Bones, the Hills. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate, but there wasn't anything I could have done, really. Just because so many of my people were already injured. So what did it say? We're going to Boersgard? Sorry, I need to look at the map and kind of think about whether or not I should make camp and rest for a few days first. Probably not. Let's see. So we are going for Boersgard. Oh my gosh, it's so far away. Alright, well, no resting then, unfortunately. Man, this group is just, like, all messed up. I'm kind of curious, like, if... excuse me. If anyone who's watching has played this, let me know in the comments if some of this is happening because of me, or if this is just kind of what happens. Alette says, the camp has stopped for a short break. She pulls you by the sleeve. Ivor woke up. She leads you back to his tent. Ivor, don't get up. If this is what happens when we die, I'm very disappointed. No, you're okay. We left Einertoft. What happened? Did anyone survive? It's hard to explain exactly. We're going to meet another mender. Bellower is still at the bridge. Then they're all doomed. So be it. Just rest. It's a miracle you're alive. Ivan saved you. Just give the menders my regards. Ivor grimaces and stands. Try as you might, you can't convince him to relax. He intends to walk like everyone else. Oh, thank goodness. Well, or maybe not, thank goodness. I guess I'll rest for a day. That's really about all I can afford. Yeah. And on we go. Yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys have played this. If this is, like, my fault that it's going so badly or not. A trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large, wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. We can help you if you want. In a heartbeat, the Varl is on his feet, swinging his massive weapon. You jump clear as the cudgel smashes through the trunk of a tree. Your party scatters to avoid the falling timber. Once you recover, the Varl is long gone, leaving only another trail of blood which you decide against following this time. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, I just feel like pretty much from the get-go, this party has been, like, low on supplies. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday. No mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Post a few extra guards to watch the supplies. To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravans. You hear a few people casually point out the extra manpower, but nobody seems to raise an alarm for now. And we've got a whopping 1 day of supplies left. So we're back to this situation. It appears that large figures following from the direction of Einertoft. Oddleaf watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart, I can hear it." You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually they catch up. Greetings, Ivor. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it? I know you. Ubin? Never imagined you to be one to defy the king. What made you leave? Someone had to. What do you mean? Bellower is heading this way. Already? How is that possible? A group of Varl from Wormtoe showed up around the back of Einertoft, the long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wormtoe? That doesn't make any sense. Bellower is at the bridge. He must have doubled back after that serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Einertoft from behind. The attack on the bridge was a feint? Don't let anyone tell you the Dredge aren't clever. Einertoft will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why. You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me, then. Is there something I don't know? That's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming for you, Ivor. It doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I come bearing supplies and warriors who would be happy to kill a dredge or two, I believe. Oh, thank goodness. Well, at least we got a couple days of supplies. It's not much, but I still can't really safely rest for a few days, so we are down to poor morale. But I don't exactly see what other option I have. The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigerholm veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Dredge that way too? Grimaces Ivan. The summer path leads straight to Sigerholm, while taking the main road will add several days. They're every way by now, replies Ubin. I suggest we go around, past Haugstorp. I guess I'll just go past Haugstorp. I hate to say it, you tell Ivan, but I'm not willing to walk into swarms of dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. You turn toward the long round around Haugstorp instead, hoping you've saved lives in the process. Goodness. I read good English. Well, hopefully we aren't too many days away from this place, because we are almost again at no supplies, and the morale is poor. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches, saying, "We've run out of food. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. Let's see. Offer no food, but inform him of the dredge. "We can't spare the food," you say, "but I'll tell you this, turn and run." The dredge behind us follows swiftly. The men exchange unsurprised looks before the leader says, "We appreciate the warning, but it makes our need for food greater. You consider how you want to approach this. Fight with us and earn your food." The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later you discover they've vanished along with a sizable portion of your supplies. Oh my goodness. That's really bad. So, that is all of my supplies, so we're at the point where we're just losing people again, unfortunately. Oh, there's a market. You enter a village of miners who want to know what has been happening recently between the rumblings of the quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children and know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. Let them make their own decision. You welcome anyone who wishes to join caravan. Many do, while others choose to stay in their homes and see things through. You wish them luck. Yeah, I just gotta do, like, as much as I can spend on it, which is not normally what I would do, but that was the choice there. Kind of had to. So let's do this. I want to switch them out. Can I promote anyone? I won't be able to promote him. Don't know if I want to really promote him. Yeah, I will do that. Boom. Cool. Alright, and I guess we'll rest for 4 days. Call it good. I don't know, that may not have been the best choice, but I wanted to try and get the morale up a little bit before leaving. "Look at that," shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch dredge pooling into the village you just passed through. "I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive," says Alette, "but you have your doubts." "They're coming," says Ivor, pointing out a line of dredge leaving the village and marching toward you. As you watch, the dredge in front falls over, then the one behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archery student of Oddleaf's, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another dredge topples. "That's incredible," says Oddleaf, squinting, "but we should get out of here." Odd's right, let's go. "But why don't you come with us the next time you want to try out that bow," you tell Nid, who nods, a smile on her face. And back to weak morale. Oh my goodness, I just can't catch a break with this group. It's really unfortunate. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you are unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates and clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. I'm going to commit an hour more to searching before leaving. While calling out for missing family and friends, the clansmen trample the snow into a boggy slush. Any chance of finding tracks are soon lost, and the caravan slowly submits to their solemn failure. Ouch. Well, it's unfortunate, but I also couldn't spend, like, days looking. Alright, what's going on here? Is this another godstone? Kind of looked like it might be. Yep, that it is. Oh, interesting. This godstone is in it's in a few pieces. So we'll probably get to see it all lined up here, though, in just a second. I'm sure that'll look pretty darn cool. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Yeah. The Godstone of Dundar passes around you. In the frozen climates here, it looks like the rock is split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up once again once you've passed through it. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dredge might not even be able to find us. Inspect the Godstone, but move forward. Along each strand of Dundar's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and when you turn your head to and fro to read it, While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dundar, who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dundar took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them the secrets of smithing, though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. After a short, you get the people back on their feet. If the weather changes, we may suddenly find ourselves freezing to death up here, you say. There's some wisdom to your words, and so the caravan continues on. Alright, well, we will continue on here. At least it looks like it's going to be a little less snowy. Oh, thank goodness, that's where we're supposed to be going. Of course, I don't have any renown, so... Stop, a resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple of wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. Inform them about the coming dredge. I'm guessing you have no idea the dredge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, my friend, says the leader, we need those supplies more than ever. Without even a glance to his men, the attack begins. Oh, shoot. Alright. I guess this is how it's gonna go down. Don't particularly want to fight anyone. But it doesn't look like I've got much of a choice here. So, let's get this battle over with. Hopefully not end up in too bad of a position. Let's see. I guess that's about what I want. Alright. Man, that was tough. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I'd rather do this. Holy cow, yeah, and he's still fighting with one arm and everything. Dude is tough. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh, so he did it right back. Nice. Well, the other guy did it anyways. Alright, let's go like this. And then I should be able to do this arc lightning. And this should do a fair amount. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I suppose that's about as good as I really could have hoped for there. Okay. It's quite alright. Let's see. Nice. Yep, I can do 5 armor damage. It's pretty good. That is what I want to do. Excuse me. Alright, take that dude out. That's good. One down. down, and unfortunately many to go. Excuse me. Okay. So, won't really get anything done with Mender that turn. But that's alright. Damn. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen, but I suppose the chances of it happening were pretty good, so kind of to be expected. Yep, and there goes Rook as well. Man, this is already not looking good. Oh, good. So here's what I'm gonna do here. Nice. Worthwhile. Okay. Oh man, I can just about do it. Darn. I was hoping I could take him out. Oof, that was close. So this is gonna surprisingly be a close battle. I was expecting it to be kind of a cakewalk, but it's not looking like it at all. Oh, thank goodness. So, I'm going to Arc Lightning again. It should get all three of those guys. Yes. Nice. Okay. So, I mean, that was actually a pretty important move to do there. Come on. Yes! I was so worried that that wouldn't work. Alright, there's another one down, and then we should be able to take this guy out. Really no problem. And finish him off. Alright, cool. Well, it's a tough one, but we did it. And there's our resting spot, thank goodness. And this is probably just about where I'm going to end this episode. In the distance, Haukstorp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here you can see black figures stumbling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. Excuse me. There's usually survivors, Oddleif reminds you. Let's check it out just in case. I hope others would do the same for me. Dredger, nothing we haven't faced before. Ivor grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Bellower off the scent a bit. You had a day's march out towards Haukstorp. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick here. As soon as you've stepped foot in the small town, you think you've made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments, the dredger upon you, as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. Well, alright. Hopefully this isn't... Excuse me, goodness. Hopefully this isn't too hard. I feel like I say that about basically every battle. Oh, didn't really want to do that now that I think about it. Suppose it's not the end of the world. Nice. Oh, so close. That's alright though. Maybe I could probably finish him off with the odd leaf. Or, not odd leaf, I guess, Alette. Hopefully this does what I think it will. Yes! Oh, except it hurt me too. Oh, that was so bad. I just killed Rook. I killed Rook. Oh no. Oh no. That is bad news. Shoot, I did not mean to kill Rook. Ah. I didn't realize that it would extend and hurt your own people. Darn. Yeah, I suppose it's not the end of the world. Does make things a little iffy though. Just because they've got a lot of people. Okay. Well, I think what I actually probably want to do is just like move out of here and wait. Oh, that's so perfect. Alright, well, we've got the potential to kill another one of our people. But I think it's probably worth it. Just because of... Oh, and he didn't die, actually. I mean, he will die soon, but he didn't die yet. So, if I can kill one more guy with him, that would be perfect. Oh, I can't. But that's okay. I mean, he got some work done. Yeah, so he'll be out. Oh my god, he deflected it. You are a beast. I love you. Come on, 70%. That's pretty good chances. Yes! Perfect. Yes! Okay, this is going about as well as I could have hoped, honestly. Anywhere super helpful. So, alright. Guess I just won't do anything that turn with him. That's fine. Okay, so we want you to move back here. Attack. Perfect. Oh yeah, we got this. We got this. This isn't gonna be too bad. for it. Nice. And we're down to the last one. I'll tell you what. Can I use Arc Lightning now again? Yep, that I can. That seems like a better idea than just attacking for 2 armor. Okay. And perfect. That'll finish it off. Alright, cool. So that was not too bad. And then we'll see how the conversation is like here, but we're probably going to wrap this up here. This town is nothing but ghosts, and now covered in more dredge bodies too. Remarkably, as you're about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in a tattered market stall, with a couple items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong, and seems to be in shock. Your clansmen gather him into the caravan before you leave. Alright, well, I am going to leave it off here, but, as always, feel free to comment if there's anything that you'd like to comment on. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos every single day, including more Banner Saga next week. And if you liked this episode of the Banner Saga, please consider clicking the like button, because that could help me out a lot. I appreciate everything that you do to help. So with all of that being said, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.